Hello, everyone. These are your top headlines for Cheddar News. 5 people were rescued Monday night after being stranded 200 feet underground at Grand Canyon Caverns in Arizona. That's when the tourist attraction's only elevator broke down. The group descended 21 stories in the elevator Sunday for a tour of the caverns about 100 miles west of Flagstaff. Meanwhile, the Postal Service is honoring the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That is an icon of American culture with a new stamp in the new year. The design is based on a portrait based on a photo of Ginsburg in a black robe with a white collar, which became her trademark. Now, Ginsburg died in 2020 at the age of 87. And Virgin Australia Airlines just launched the Middle Seat Lottery. This is a special raffle with prizes worth about $145,000, and it's open to those who sit in the middle seat voluntarily or involuntarily during a flight. Now, every week from now through April, a different prize will be awarded to the winner of a drawing. And that's your Cheddar News Update. I'm Baker Machado coming to you from Cheddar Studios in Lower Manhattan.
Beautiful weather today and tomorrow. We'll see clouds increase tomorrow ahead of a cold front, which is going to be moving through Friday morning. That's when we'll have a broken line of storms moving through. Coverage will be about 60%. We'll be watching that carefully. It could impact the morning commute. Then behind that front, it's going to be windy both on Friday and Saturday. We'll have chilly mornings and comfortable afternoons over Halloween weekend. And for Halloween itself, it'll be pleasantly comfortable at 80 for the high on Monday and pretty nice for trick-or-treaters. We're talking low humidity and temperatures in the 70s Monday evening.
Thank you, Sarah. I've been schooled about Willy Wonka.
I can see it.
Yeah.
How do you spell? Is it Oompa Loompa? How do you spell that?
I don't know.
O-O-M-P-A. Loompa. L-O-O-M-P.
Oompa Loompa.
Sarah is officially the expert.
She probably has the golden ticket. Is SA Live? Very good.
Very nice.
SA Live starts right
now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Oh, hello and happy Wednesday. That's right. We're just hanging out, having a good time. Yes, wait until you meet Snooze the Sloth. Coming up a little later. Oh, good afternoon. I'm Fiona Gorostiza.
There is the golden ticket for you, Sarah Spivey. Yes. Going to have you on my spelling bee team next time around. I'm Mike Osterhage, and
Are you?
I think so.
Yes.
Look who's talking.
Let's address the Oompa Loompa in the room, shall we? Yes. Happy Halloween
Good
week,
afternoon,
everybody.
Fiona. I'm addressing the Oompa Loompa in the room, so.
All right. Well, we are talking candy, of course, on today's show, and that got us thinking, what is your favorite Halloween candy? I'd have to go with Rolos or Twix.
Twix. Oh, and there's still some left. I've been eating them all morning.
Oh, I was wondering where they went. Okay, well, that makes sense. Okay.
Hey,
so
I'm the candy man. I get to eat them.
That is true. Merely your assistant. All right, so let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter. It's only an hour show.
Okay.
Let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll air some of those answers a little later in the show.
Needless to say, Halloween is a mere few days away, and if you're wondering if you should indulge in all those sweets, you candy.
That's funny every time, you candy. Okay, Stephanie Pena-Frost, owner of Princess and the Monkey Home Decor, is here to show some fun things to do with all that candy and test our sweet tooth. We apologize, his hat might be too tight, my wig also, so
that's okay. That's and too much sugar. Way too much sugar for y'all today.
Yes, because I have been eating all the Twix. So.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of really fun things. One thing I like to do is take popcorn. Well, first of all, we sometimes have leftover candy, and when we do, it's fun to mix it with something salty. Kind of breaks up the candy.
But you said this is a rarity in your house that you have leftover
candy. It's a rarity
candy,
unless I hide it in the freezer. So I chopped up some candy, and then you put it into some pre-made popcorn, and then you add some of the melted chocolate too. I like to use white chocolate, but if you like dark chocolate, you can do dark chocolate as well. And then you mix it up, and you can put this in a bowl and just let it sit on the counter, and then just kind of like go by and pick it up and eat it as you like. And it's kind of a fun little thing to do.
That's always dangerous when you have something sitting out like that and you just start grabbing it because you don't know how much.
Exactly. I mean, and you see it done at Christmas time. Well, this is a fun way to do it for the fall with the leftover candies as well.
And if you do all the orange in there, it's a great little fall color. For,
Yes, because this is
for
a good way to
Thanksgiving,
trick your
too.
kids into eating the candies that they didn't want to eat. Because when you mix it, they don't know what they're getting. So it's a perfect little way to do that.
Okay.
Yes.
And any finishing touches on this one, or is it good to go?
That one, you can just leave it like that, good to go. If you wanted to add some nuts to it for something salty, you can as well. But for the most part, it's perfect the way it is.
Almost like a
wow.
candy trail mix.
Exactly. And then the
good.
next thing we're going to do, who doesn't love nachos? Well, why not make some sweet nachos with your candy, with your leftover candy? I get these really thin pretzel chips, which are great because they act like regular chips. You could also use apples if you wanted to try something a little bit healthy. So then you just layer it like you would your nachos. So the candy acts as the beans or the meats in it. So you just layer that, and then you can add the chocolate or the cajeta that I have, and kind of put that on it, and then add the marshmallow fluff as the sour cream that goes on top. It's a trick.
you can
It is
get
a
it
very big trick.
off
There you
of
go.
the
You
forks
need to
right
get
there.
on the candy floor a little more often. There.
Yes.
You're losing your touch.
I know, I am here, so.
It kind of makes it a fun, messy mess on there. I figured that might be a little easier than having y'all scoop it out, but it's not. But then you just eat it off the fork like that.
Oh, this is
There
good.
you go.
I want it. Oh.
What every kid has wanted to do, and then put a little bit of.
Yes,
is
I
that
feel like I need to
caramel sauce?
apologize to everybody later for the sugar rush that y'all are going to be
know.
under, but it's okay.
Wow.
So that's kind of a fun, messy, and the kids can have fun doing it because it is a big mess. So, okay, now.
then you can
and
also top it off with-
some Jimmy's and some nuts.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Now, we have we're going to test our
We're
sweet
going to
tooth.
test your sweet tooth now. So this is a big fun test. I have 6 different mystery candies here and these little eggs. I need for y'all to put your glasses on.
Of course.
All right.
We were in our isolation booths.
Yes, and
can't
then yes, can't see anything. All right.
Wow, I really
There's your
can't.
one right there.
This is one?
Yes,
I'm going
and,
this way?
and Mike has his one.
Okay.
So you're gonna open it up and take the candy out from inside of it.
Milk dud.
Wait, did you already go?
Milk dud?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Both of y'all have to.
Milk dud.
Milk dud.
Yes. Yay.
Yeah, I didn't know when we were answering, so.
Nope. Okay.
Next.
That's the
Two.
next one. That's 2.
Rolo.
Oh, I can tell that I'm feeling it.
I know.
You're not feeling it.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, fast.
Next one. 3.
Are you swallowing like all the
I'm not
candy
done
already?
chewing yet.
It's a bean. It's like a jelly bean.
Boston
Jelly
baked
bean?
bean?
Like a bean boozled jelly bean?
It's a
Boston
bean
baked bean?
boozled jelly bean.
Boston baked bean.
Haven't you ever had Boston baked beans? They're really
Not
good.
with
It's
candy?
candy. Yeah, it's candy.
Oh, no.
So those actually didn't taste. Yay! Y'all both got lucky on that one.
what
Am I on the
Yes.
right one?
Yeah. No, but you're fine. Here, that's yours. That's the next one.
A marshmallow.
Okay,
Chocolate
keep.
for
Oh,
marshmallow.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the marshmallow.
But there's something in the center of it.
Oh,
Oh,
Wally.
I can't tell. I got so much other candy in my mouth.
Yeah, I know. You were going so fast.
Those are chocolate-filled marshmallows.
Oh, that's good.
No.
Okay.
Next, we
Where?
got
This
a
Yeah.
Snickers.
No, you're so fast.
I know.
He just took a bite of that last one. He just took a. Wait, hold on. Oh, he has the last one. Here you go. Here's the last
This
one.
is the one we're worried about here.
That one. That's one of the ones you should definitely be.
Oh, it's like a.
Oh, it's a
Cheeto.
hot Cheeto.
Cheeto.
The Candyman. Great ideas. And you are going to be at the Bloom Handmade Market
Yes.
Saturday the 29th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the San Antonio Shrine
Auditorium.
Oh, that's got hot.
Yes.
I know,
Yeah.
it'll get you on the back end.
Okay.
San Antonio Shrine Auditorium. It's free, and of course, right after here, you're headed to the Pearl.
To the Pearl.
You can find original handmade creations from Princess and the Monkey home decor. Woo, hot. This
Yeah.
weekend at the Bloom Handmade Market, Saturday, October 29th from 10 a.m. to 4 at the San Antonio Shrine Auditorium.
Thank you very much, Stephanie. And
Yeah,
happy
thank you.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you as well.
All right, well, it's been only 3 weeks since a local baker opened up the store and the doors to her new shop. She hasn't even had the official grand opening, but she's already stocked with some Halloween goodies for you to grab.
Yes, our Jen Tobias Stresky is on the north side checking out that new bakery smell. Hey there, Jen.
Yes, 'tis the season for sweets, right? And we are at Dolce Cupcakes, and I'm so excited to be here. They haven't even had the official grand opening yet. We're getting a sneak peek, and Lauren, the owner, is joining me. Hello, thanks for having us.
How are you? Nice to have you.
I'm so happy to be here. You have such a great setup. Let's talk cupcakes first.
Okay.
What do we have here?
So here, these are going to be our Halloween. These are our spectacular cupcakes. We've got cookies and cream, a chocolate, a carrot. This is our favorite, red velvet, a vanilla, pumpkin, chocolate mummy, butter pecan, and cinnamon vanilla.
Whoa, butter pecan?
Yes.
Ooh.
So we actually take the pecans and we roast them in butter and then put them in the cake as well.
Mind blown here. Yes. And you said your favorite is the chocolate, right?
My favorite is the chocolate. I'm a fan of chocolate. However, again, they're all so
they're
good.
So beautiful.
Yes,
and you're
thank
going to
you.
show me. Maybe I can try to mimic some of this here. So
we'll go ahead and start with the red velvet one. You're going to want the cream cheese icing here.
Of course, gotta have the cream cheese, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see the easiest way to do this.
Yeah, so just start like from the edge, go around the edge in a circle. There you go. Now go up. Keep going, keep going. There you go. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. And then, of course, we have to add
the red. And I always just start from the top, and it's okay if it gets messy because it's supposed to be Halloween.
Let's see here. Oh, let's see.
That one.
And this is supposed to obviously go with the. You have your different themes for the season.
Yes. Yeah, that's not working. They're not.
Of course, on live television, this will happen. But okay, we'll go ahead and add our little eyeball on top here. And everything here is made from scratch, right?
It is, yes. We do make all of our cakes and frosting from scratch as well. And then if you want to maybe do mummy. Okay, so the mummy ones are kind of fun. You're going to take another eyeball.
Okay. The chocolate, one of your favorites.
Yes.
And how did you get started with this business?
I actually started as a creative outlet when I was a stay-at-home mom for 2 years, and then found it as a passion for me and turned it into a career. And we started doing pop-up markets and different events around the city and surrounding areas, and it landed us here, and we're so excited to be here.
Yeah, you had told me earlier about the pop-ups you would do. And you can do dessert bars for people.
We can do dessert bars for different events, weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, anything you celebrate, we can do a dessert bar for.
Okay, this is fun. I love the way this comes out. That makes it easy. Look at my little mummy there. Okay, he's looking at you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what I really think is adorable is these little loaves that you have. And you're gonna show me how you do your technique. I'll hold your mic for you.
So these are brand new on our menu. We just actually launched them yesterday, so I'm really excited about them.
Oh, just yesterday?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. So it's really simple. So we'll go ahead and do the purple and orange one. Just take it, and you just kind of swirl it on there a little bit.
I love the mini version of things, you know?
Yes.
Makes you feel a little bit
And this is
not as
like
guilty.
so much fun for kids because it's not a whole bunch of cake. You're not buying a huge cake, but it is a lot of fun. Just add a little.
Oh, I see how you did that. And then you can add some fun sprinkles. And perfect. Now, while you're finishing that, we must move on here to the cookie dough bar because we want to make sure we get everything in, right? There's so much to cover.
I know.
Okay, so let's talk about the flavors you have.
Okay, so this is my favorite part of our dessert bar. So we've got a snickerdoodle, a mint chip. That's our monster, which is a peanut butter cookie mixed with M&Ms and chocolate chip. We have a sugar unicorn, and then we have a chocolate chip.
Wow, and obviously all the toppings, right?
We have all the toppings, and it'll come in a cup like you see here, and then we can actually put it in a cone of different flavors. We have a chocolate cone, a pink vanilla, and a birthday cone as well.
Okay, I'm gonna add some toppings here. Now let's talk about the Halloween box. You have like a goodie box, right? That people can.
So for Halloween, of course you can come into our shop, pick up whatever you need, but we do have a special right now for our Halloween treat box. It's gonna come with 3 of our Cakesicles. It's going to come with 6 of our cupcakes and then 6 of our chocolate-covered Oreos.
Aren't those cute? Look at those. Okay, and then they also do custom chocolate bars, and they also do, I have to show this, I know we're running out of time, but look at these. They're cake push pops.
Push pops, right.
Push pops. Okay. Wow. These are pretty popular.
Yeah, if you just pop the lid off.
Bam.
And then you just push them up like
Look at that. All right. Lots of goodies. The official grand opening is?
November 11th through the 12th. Lots of prizes, lots of fun. Come out and see us.
And if you mention SA Live, you can get 20% off your holiday orders. Mike, Fiona, I'm going to toss it back to you. Which one should I taste? I'm going to let you guys pick.
All of them?
Chocolate or red velvet?
Both.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
One bite of each.
I knew you would say that.
It's Halloween.
Yes, one bite of each. Okay. I'll work on all of this, guys. Send it back to you.
Who needs
Here we
to
go.
trick or treat when you have all of those cupcakes and everything like that, and the cake boxes and the
All right, still ahead, we're going to show you a brand new place to get fit, what makes this gym different, and how you can join for just a few bucks.
But first, who needs monsters when these critters can make you scream? How you can face your fears and go one-on-one with these animals and why they aren't so spooky once you get to know them. That's next on SA Live.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, for this segment, I have a special guest co-host, Lily Buckard. Our SA Live intern is going to get a little hands-on host training. So Lily, you know, they say that, you know, in television, the most unpredictable things to work with are children, animals, and machines. So today, why not with animals, right? If you can do this, you can do anything. This is everything you've been training for. Here we go.
Well, face your fears and come face to face with some not so ferocious animals for the first one.
Yes, Robert Trejo from Zoomagination is here. Yes. Okay.
Hello.
Right now, Lily has more credibility than I do right now. She's co-hosting next to an Oompa Loompa. But who do we have?
This is Snooze. Snooze is 13 months old. She's a female two-toed sloth. And she was born here in the United States, but her mom was part of a rescue program that came to us from South America, and she gave birth to Snooze. So
how precious! And sloths are from South America, right? That's
yes,
where
they
named
are from
to?
Central and South America.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And is it true that they move so slow that they can grow moss in their fur?
Yes, because they sleep a lot. They sleep 18 hours a day at least. As it rains and all that humidity and all that moisture, it's perfect ingredients for moss and algae to start growing on their hair, and it just turns them green, kind of like Fiona's hair. It's kind of
like
Fiona?
They sleep 18 hours a day like most teenagers then. Okay. All right, who do we have next? Because this kind of gets us into more of that Halloween kind of spirit, right?
So what we've got here is an emperor scorpion. This one's name is Taser. I'm gonna have you hold
and
him.
I should have asked this before. Okay, I didn't think this through. Okay, so is Taser waving his tail?
He's waving his tail. Yes, he is an emperor scorpion. They are one of the largest in the world. He is venomous. He's an arachnid. They're in the arachnid family. But with the emperor scorpion, their pinchers are really what you kind of need to think about, because that's what they use to grab their
he's
food.
feeling my finger.
He's kind of feeling it a little bit, yeah.
What does that mean?
Nothing. He probably likes the way you feel, you know.
Is this the scorpion dance?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little scorpion dance. So
Wow.
it could be anything. So
It's a dance floor in Fiona's palms.
When light shines on him, like what was
that's
that?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is a black light. That actually is because of their exoskeleton.
Whoa! Look at that.
You can see his mandibles moving a little bit.
Yes, you can. What does that mean?
He must like what you smell like.
I'm sorry for laughing. You don't be laughing. I am trying to hold so still. I'm pretty sure I'm still holding my breath. I don't know how I'm talking.
Feel your fear.
Here, I can get him from you. There
Here we go. Yes, there you go, Taser.
Who's our next friend?
So our next one coming up right now is another amazing animal. These animals have been around for millions of years.
Wow.
This is an American alligator. Her name is Bayou. Bayou is almost 3 years old. And she was also a rescue alligator. So she was somebody had her as a pet, which is against the law in the state of Texas. So they got taken by Texas Parks and Wildlife. So anyway, so we've got her now until she gets a little bit bigger. Then she'll go to a sanctuary. But she'll be about 10 to 12 feet long. She'll weigh over 600 pounds.
Wow.
And they are amazing animals. They are built for water. But
So we've got about a minute left, and we've got one more to get to. But while we're waiting on that one, you of course are a mobile zoo. Okay.
Yes, yeah, we're an outreach program, so we travel all over the city of San Antonio and surrounding areas, and we are strictly educational. So we do allow touches of some of the animals, but we focus a lot on education. We do birthday parties, we do special events, we do a lot of school visits.
That's so perfect.
And then
Let's hear from the snake.
Coming up next to me now is a snake, and then we're gonna have Fiona hold this one again.
Hello. Bet you've never been held by an Oompa Loompa. Okay.
That is African ball python.
Where are you at? Where's your head? Okay.
Yeah, his name is Cairo. Cairo is 19 years old, and they can live about 25 years. He was also a pet, so somebody had him as a pet. They just couldn't take care of him anymore, and so we do get a lot of surrendered pets.
And of course, real quickly before we go, you have some upcoming events you're going to be at?
Yes, so we have some reindeer displays. We're going to be at the Tobin Center. We're going to be doing that. If you look at our website at zoomagination.com, we'll have that on there so people can come see reindeer. And we're just going to be all over town, and we're also going to be at the JW Marriott, where we do reindeer displays. They're open to the public on Sundays, starting in December.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
If you want to keep up with Zoomagination, you can head over to our website, salive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or scan the QR code on your screen.
Still ahead on SA Live, the 10th anniversary of Muertos Fest is happening this weekend. Of course, are the altars. We meet a first-time altar builder who will be one of them featured there. Also, next, already worried about holiday weight? There's a brand new place in SA to get fit. What makes it different and how you can join for just a few bucks. That's straight ahead on SA Live.
There's a brand new gym at South Park Mall, and they want to help you get in the best shape of your life. The best part? It's super affordable. We're getting our first up-close look at Fitness Connection with club manager Jose Morales. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Fiona.
All right, this place is huge. First of all, how big?
It is 74,000 square feet of pure fitness.
Wow. So when you walk in, that's the first thing, that even I noticed was the sheer size of this place. So a lot of elbow room, a lot of space for people to be spaced out if they want to. What kind of amenities do you have here?
So a couple of the amenities that we actually have, for example, right now we're actually setting in the women's only area, specifically designed for those ladies who don't like to work out in the general facility. They can come in here and work out peace and quiet, nobody interrupts them. It's just a space for them. Yeah. We also offer group classes such as Zumba, yoga, Pilates, Fit Hip, Fit Kick, Fit Step, Body Pump. To name a few, we have 3 half-court basketball courts, and again, 74,000 square feet of pure fitness.
So is that what sets Fitness Connection apart from other gyms?
Apart from the amenities that we offer, it's our low cost. We're only $10 a month. It's on a month-to-month basis, and we actually built the community from ground up. So for example, we know it's nerve-wracking, we know everybody's nervous and scared to come into the doors. So all we ask is to give us that opportunity, that way we can actually break everything down and they'll see the change between us and everybody else that's actually here within our city as well.
Because sometimes that is the hardest thing to do, that first step in the door. And you guys make that, as you said, as easy as possible,
correct.
Right?
As soon as you walk through our doors, everybody's gonna greet you with a smile, with a good morning, good afternoon. Then we're gonna offer you a drink, we're gonna ask if it's your first time here, and then we're gonna take you through a workout specifically designed for you.
Okay, so how much does it cost to sign up and where can folks go to join?
Right now, we're only offering our memberships for $10 down and $10 a month. They can either go onto the website at fitnessconnection.com or they can come in person here and actually we'll take care of them.
All right, and what about personal trainers?
Personal trainers. So as I mentioned before, once you sign up and become a member with us, we're gonna take you through a workout for 45 minutes to basically guide ourselves and see where you're at physically and kind of guide you from there towards your physical journey itself.
So it's really tailored towards your goals and
correct.
what you want to achieve for yourself.
Yes.
Wow! Are you my personal trainer?
Why, yes, I am. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I was going to say that or you're just like, what a show off. Okay, all right. I'm Fiona.
Colin, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. All right, let's get started.
Let's get it going.
Okay, so this is kind of what you take folks through who come in for the first time to kind of see where they're at,
yes,
right?
Yes, exactly. So what we would do in the very first session, it's called a fitness orientation. This is exactly where we're going to find out all your measurements, all your starting position, and then figure out what your goals in the end would be. To not only to where we would be able to help you create a healthy lifestyle, but maintain that healthy lifestyle. So that's our ultimate goal.
Okay, so what's the first thing we're going to do?
So today, we're going to get into one of the big 3 movements. Right now, we're going to go ahead and show you how to pull. So we do understand that not everyone, especially starting off, can feel comfortable doing a pull-up. So that's when we have TRX. So instead of doing a full body weight pull-up, this is a really, really good way to progress into a pull-up. So here, this is going to allow us to take a lot of the weight of our body off of gravity and allow us to still get a really, really nice pulling workout in.
Join Fitness Connection today for just $10 down and $10 per month. For more information, just call 800-922-7898. That's 800-922-7898. Or visit the website fitnessconnection.com. Still ahead on SA Live, well, she can help make it a beautiful day. The shop here in town where tea isn't just a tasty drink, it's an experience. And Day of the Dead celebrations are full of meaning and symbols. We have an expert helping to make sure you're on the right track and tell you how you can join a big weekend event. Don't go anywhere, you're watching SA Live.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, this weekend, of course, is the 10th anniversary of Muertos Fest at Hemisphere, and one of the largest and most well-known Day of the Dead festivals in Texas. In San Antonio area Chevy dealers are a presenting sponsor.
And Chris Davila, the Dia de los Muertos altar coordinator, and Karina Gill are here with us, a first-time altar builder, and you guys are going to tell us the meaning and elements behind these beautiful tributes to loved ones. So thank you for being here.
Thank you. This is gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you.
Who are you celebrating here?
On this, I'm honoring my grandma. She passed away in 2022, and it's her first altar. So she was always very traditional, and she's always building altars for her ancestors. So now is the time for an altar to be built for her. So this is an example of a traditional altar with the purgatory, the earth, and the sky. And we have some of the symbols, which is the pan de muerto, the salt, the water, the candles, the xoloscuincle, which is the dog that takes and guides the souls to Mictlan, which is something from the Aztec tradition. We have the copal, the cross, the sugar skulls, and hummingbirds, the butterflies, which everything has a really deep meaning, the mirror for them to remember that they're not part of this dimension anymore and go back to where they need to go once the Dia de los Muertos is over. We have her favorite foods, tamales, dulce, and dulce de leche as well. We have the pan de muerto with the odd symbolism. I don't know if a lot of people know that Mexico in Aztec is called the center of the universe. So this is part of the Dia de los Muertos, the symbolism, the skull, the body in shape of a cross, and it also represents the 4 elements, which all of them, in some way or another, they're here. We have the fire, we have the air, we have the water, we have the earth, we have the butterflies also, which they represent the body, the souls coming back to their celebration.
I think your grandmother would be extremely proud.
I mean, such great elements, and Chris, tell us a little bit about the altars that are going to be at Muertos Fest, because there's going to be, this is the 10th year, almost 80, right? Or about 80?
We have just about 80 altars altogether. We have altars that will be honoring everyone from Vicente Fernandez to, of course, the lives that were lost at Rabb Elementary in Uvalde. And one special announcement I'd like to make is, as part of our processions that will run on Saturday night at 7 and Sunday again at 3 o'clock, we're doing mobile altars. And so one of the mobile altars that we're featuring will honor Hispanic Elvis. And so we actually have worked with the family of Hispanic Elvis, and they have lent us his actual cape, a couple of his cardboard guitars, his sunglasses, so actual items that he wore that we will be able to feature on his mobile altar.
And as you can see, some of the bands that are going to be there, and they'll be playing Saturday night and Sunday?
We'll have a full musical lineup all day long Saturday, all day long Sunday. Los Lobos, our headliner, will be featured Saturday nights.
And both days, Saturday starts 10 o'clock in the morning?
Saturday we start at 10 a.m., we go till 11 o'clock, and Sunday we start at noon and we go till 9 p.m.
All right.
We have a full slate of activities for children as well, free activities in the Yanaguana Garden. So lots of things to do, free and open to the public.
All right, well, the San Antonio area Chevy dealers are a presenting sponsor of Muertos Fest, and the festival is taking place, of course, at Hemisphere this Saturday and Sunday, October 29th and 30th. Admission, of course, is free and open to the public, and there will be 4 stages, live music, about 80 Dia de los Muertos altars, and special events for children and families.
And don't forget, you can watch the Muertos Fest special right here on KSAT 12. That's Sunday, October 30th from 8 to 10 p.m.
Coming up on SA Live, don't kettle for less with your tea. We're here at the new Steep Leaf location for everything you need to know about loose leaf teas. Cheers!
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, variety is the spice of life, and this place has lots to teach you.
Yes, and our SA Live intern Lily Buckert visited the new location of Steep Leaf Tea Lounge at the Painted Tree Boutiques to learn about the benefits. Tag freeing the leaf. Check it out.
They say tea soothes the soul, and the Steep Leaf is the place to be. Tea enthusiast or not, you'll have a quality experience. Let's go meet the owner, Tammy, and talk about her new location.
What started out as a hobby for Tammy Martinez quickly turned her into a student, expert, and business owner. Tammy now runs the Steep Leaf Tea Lounge, where she's serving hot cups of organic, loose leaf joy.
I'm here with the owner of the Steep Leaf and tea expert, Tammy Martinez. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Well, I'm glad to have you here.
What are we making today?
So, we are going to make some matcha.
Okay, nice.
Which is a very fine Japanese green tea that has been ground into a fine powder.
Right, and you talk a lot about the benefits of loose leaf tea as opposed to the bags. Talk a little more about that.
So tea leaves expand. Once they're hydrated with water, they expand. So you can't really, get all of the benefits of the tea. You can't even get all the flavor of the tea when it's, locked into a tea bag. Yeah. So I say free the leaves.
Free the leaves. Hashtag free the leaves. Okay, let's make some matcha.
All right.
Tammy is a student at the Ura Senkei School of Tea, where she's learning traditional ceremonial techniques. She performs these ceremonies at the Steep Leaf, and customers can book them anytime.
Okay. Good first one.
Okay, good.
First one.
Nice.
Really nice.
Okay.
All right.
And you're gonna slurp it on the end to let us know you're done.
Okay.
Awesome. That was a good slurp.
Tammy just moved into her brand new location at the Painted Tree Boutiques after almost 3 years operating out of her home and online during the pandemic. She's now teaching Tea 101 appreciation classes, selling unique teaware, and spreading the loose leaf gospel.
Okay, so let's talk about some more teas. What is this that we have in front of us?
So we have a roasted oolong. It's a Wuyi Yanja oolong from China. And we do have my tea pet joining us today, so he's a little rat.
I love him.
The tea also gets a rinse. It helps to purify the leaves.
And it kind of opens them up.
It opens up the leaves, absolutely.
For more information on the Steep Leaf, you can head over to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or you can scan the QR code on your screen. Cheers, Tammy. Thank you.
And here with us right now is Lily. Good afternoon.
Hey, guys.
The most unusual thing you learned about tea?
The most unusual thing I learned is that matcha has to be finished in 3 sips, otherwise it's rude. I also really enjoyed meeting the tea pet, though. Knew me was cute.
It's a really big cupper. It's
I
really
know.
hot.
It's like, so just as much as you can in every sip. Just
gotta
throw
make it
back.
work.
Okay. So what did you learn about TV doing
TV. I learned that I really love collaborating on the creative process. Usually with my packages, I was flying solo, but I really liked this, and I love this team.
Wonderful. Look at that. Great job. Thank you. All right, well, next on SA Live, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, what you need to know and how you or your loved ones can dramatically raise your chances of survival. You won't want to miss this important information. Stay with us. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and a big part of being aware is early detection. Joining us now is Andrea Kassem, lead oncology nurse navigator with Baptist Health System. Hey there.
Hi, good afternoon.
So early detection, very important, but why is it so important for breast cancer?
Really, it's just so important because the earlier we can detect breast cancer, the better the prognosis. We know that it's really important for women to start having their annual screening mammograms at the age of 40. And if we're able to catch breast cancer at its earliest stage, women have a greater than 92% lifetime, a better overall survival. It's also really important for women, if they've got any sort of family history of breast cancer, that they talk to their provider about that as well.
And so some women may know already, but what are the signs and symptoms of breast cancer?
So I think as women, it's really important that we are very familiar with how not only our breasts feel, but how they also look. So it's important for women to start doing breast self-exams, as early as age 18, so that we get an idea of what our healthy breasts feel like, so that if we notice a change in how our breasts feel or how they look, that we're able to call our doctors. But things that we look for in regards to signs and symptoms of breast cancer is any sort of lump or bump in a woman's breast, whether or not there might be some asymmetry, or maybe, in other words, does one of their breasts look larger than the other or more swollen? Is it red? Are their nipples different than their normal? So sometimes we see inversion of nipples, and so does that look different than their normal? So those are some of the most common signs and symptoms of breast cancer. And I just think it's really important, again, for women to be aware of what their breasts look like normally, so that if they notice a change, they know to call their doctor.
And so what makes Baptist Health System's breast cancer services stand out from the rest?
I think we can all understand and recognize that any woman that is facing a diagnosis of breast cancer, it often leaves them feeling like their world has been turned upside down. It's a lot of new information. It's a new journey that they're about to embark upon. And nurse navigators are really there. We act sort of like, I call us life preservers. We're here to provide support not only to the patient, but to the family. We're here to, educate women about their diagnosis and the treatment that they are about to start on. We're able to provide resources, whether that's, community resources that could help with financial barriers. We could work with the American Cancer Society if there's transportation barriers. So we're really that single point of contact for patients and their families to help them get through their journey as seamlessly as possible.
Andrea Kassem, lead oncology nurse navigator with Baptist Health System. Thank you so much. For more on breast cancer awareness information and resources, visit the website baptisthealthsystem.com/breast cancer month. All right, earlier we asked you what's your favorite Halloween candy, and Valerie says M&M's.
Oh, peanut M&Ms are great. Yes. Milky Way. Yep, love the chocolate and the caramel.
Thank you,
Yum,
Linda. All right, Veronica says Almond Joy and Twizzlers.
Twizzlers are great too. The movies. 0 all the way.
All right, Maria says Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the sweet and salty always.
And last but not least, Snickers. Yeah, a Milky Way with peanuts, basically. So. Anyway, or anything that's in your kid's candy bag. So, all right, you saw her a little bit earlier, but it's also somebody's birthday today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Please introduce everybody very quickly.
This is my brother Waylon, this is my mom, this is my dad, and this is my boyfriend.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lily.
Thank you.
We all pitched in.
Yeah, we all pitched in. And actually a really cool straw.
Thank you, guys. I love this straw. It's a great touch. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.